All right, guys, in this video, we're going to go over how to roll a coil. This is essential to building your bowl, and we need to get a lot of things set up. So what you'll be given in class and provided to you for you guys virtually is some kind of a piece of construction paper. Your color may vary. You'll also need some tape. Any tape lying around your house will do. I'm going to be using masking tape only because it's what I have. Not that it works any better or worse than any other kind of tape. What we want to do is tape two corners of our construction paper to the table to prevent it from moving. You won't be able to see it, but off to this side, I'm going to be taping my other part of the paper as well. We will be using this paper here to roll our coils. We don't want to get the table dirty. We don't want the clay to stick to the table. And then we also don't want the paper to be moving around, which is why it is taped. In your bag, you'll be given a bunch of clay, either in one large strip or broken into little pieces like this. And what we're going to do is roll a coil with some of it anyway. So you can go ahead, rip off a part. If we end up needing more, you can always just kind of like join it together. I prefer to start a coil with more of like a mush of clay rather than a slab. So I just kind of mush it together like this. So, start with something like that. Once that's there, if it's a little dry, you could wet your hands while doing this, but they should be fine for the most part, as long as we remember to keep our zip blocks locked by the end of class. And what you're going to do is just press this down on the table and roll it around. It might be a little bit bumpy at first, but once you break that bump in, you'll see that it goes pretty smoothly. What we have to worry about is, and I'm glad this happened, is sometimes as it lays over, it will peel like this. If that ever occurs, I want you to rip it in half, and I want you to just use just half of it. We'll be joining these coils later to the pot, so it's not the end of the world, but sometimes they can cause air bubbles. If there's ever a bubble in the kiln, it can actually expand and literally blow up. So I'm gonna do another one here. We'll start over and let's see if it happens again with this one. That coil will be fine to use though. So here we go. I have my little bit, and I'm going to just start rolling it back and forth, up and down. I think the faster I go, the better coil I get. Let's see. Yeah, this one just feels better already. As I say that, it's splitting in some parts. Your coils do not need to be long. They just need to be, relatively well made. So there is a pretty good coil. I'm happy with that one. If we had a bunch like this, we'll be in good shape. This one here is the one that kind of started to crack and fall apart. I might honestly even recommend that we just redo that one. Join it together, really get a good little ball going up to try to smush it together. Let's see if rolling this a second time will give better results. Parts of it. I can feel that this part on the left is really good, but it's starting to crumble on the right, perhaps. Oh, no, never mind. That fixed it. You'll be able to feel the air bubbles and feel the coil just kind of like going crazy on you. So yeah, that's much better. General thickness that we're looking for is something like this. It's okay if they're a little off. It's okay if the ends are kind of like bleh, because we can just kind of rip them or cut them out. Something, we can just pinch that off and then we're good to go. So we want a good chunk of coils. Your goal is to probably try to make like 20 plus of this size. Should get the job done for you. In the next demonstration, I'm going to show you how to adhere them to your bowl, your mold anyway of your bowl. All right, guys, take care.